Hey guys, Justin here of Figatech, and for the past few years, Realme has been focused on producing mid-tier smartphones with specs that can handle gaming and even very good mobile photography. But now for their more affordable Narzo series, the brand is adding a basic smartphone which is this Realme Narzo 50i that has Realme UI Go edition for software and a large 5000 mAh battery with support for reverse charging. Now before you buy this phone, you might want to hear us out first. Keep on watching to know more. With some resemblance to the Narzo 30A, this Realme Narzo 50i features a polycarbonate back with a cool diagonal stripe textured pattern design. It's not much of a smudge or dirt magnet, but it can attract some if you have oily or sweaty hands, so we still suggest placing a case on. It's slim at 8.9mm, making it pretty comfortable to grip and easy to slip into pockets. The unit we have is in the carbon black color, but it's also available in mint green if you're interested. Now, its camera module looks seamless with a not-so-protruding bump that packs its single main rear camera, LED flash, and some Realme Narzo branding. There's no fingerprint scanner here or even on the side, but looking closely at the bottom, it's where the main loudspeaker is located. I don't have much complaints about it since it refrains me from covering the speaker when playing games. Up front, we get a 6.5-inch IPS LCD display with sizable bezels and a slightly thicker chin part. The notch part though is quite outdated with a mini drop notch on the upper middle that's right below the earpiece. Unfortunately, if this notch bothers you, there's no option to hide it with a black bar in the settings. As for protection, there's already a screen protector pre-installed. Located on the right side are all the buttons, there's the power trigger and the volume rocker. They're all pretty clicky and easy to reach. Then alone on the left side is a triple card slot for 2 nano SIM cards and a dedicated microSD card slot for up to 256GB. There's nothing on top, but at the bottom there's the headphone port, 2 microphones, and yes, an outdated micro USB port. Sad. When it comes to display, this Narzo 50i features a 6.5-inch IPS LCD screen with a 1600 by 720 pixels resolution and a pixel density of 270 pixels per inch. I must say this display is quite big for a low-cost smartphone, and that's good. Its outdoor visibility isn't that great, but it is good enough for indoor use with still producing boosted colors and decent sharpness. In the display settings, there are a few things you can tweak around, such as switching to a system-wide dark theme, increasing the contrast, and personalizing your preferred colors. Audio-wise, sounds mainly come out from its rear loudspeaker, and the quality is respectable enough for day-to-day use. However, like most phones in its range, don't expect any bass present. We still highly recommend using earphones for a better listening experience. Talk about software, the device runs on Android 11 skinned with Realme UI Go edition. Unlike a highly customizable Realme UI 2.0, this Go edition resembles a stock Android interface more, so it should be easier for new users to navigate and adapt to. Right out of the box, there's not much bloatware and pre-installed apps included, except of course for Google Apps, Facebook, Messenger, and Agoda. As for navigation, you can use the casual home screen buttons or through the more modern gestures. However, when it comes to the home screen drawer, there's no option to opt for a simpler version. Well, this interface already looks clean anyway. Out of the 64GB of storage, we get a usable space of 54GB, which is still significant. Plus, expanding the storage is more than welcome with its dedicated microSD card slot. Moving on to performance, the Narzo 50i packs a decent Uni-SoC SC9830A processor that's paired with an IMG 8322 GPU and 4GB of RAM. I'm gonna tell you now that with this chipset, multitasking and playing heavy graphic games will be challenging. Do expect some delay when switching through apps or sometimes when scrolling through social media, so it would be best to keep the device optimized. Nonetheless, it should perform very well for watching videos. If you're interested in the numbers, here are the benchmark scores that we got. Quickly on security, with the absence of a physical fingerprint scanner, you can only unlock the phone via the standard input pin or through facial recognition, which isn't the fastest, but it's still nice to have. Connectivity-wise, it comes with the usual features such as dual SIM, 4G LTE, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.2, GPS, and there's even screencast. So one of the highlight features of this phone is its whopping 5000 mAh battery with support for reverse charging. I'm not really sure if you'll use the reverse charging tech much, but it's there just in case. Anyways, when we ran it through the PC Mark's Work 3.0 battery test, we got a result of 7 hours and 10 minutes. On the other hand, in our standard video loop test, it yielded a complete 8 hours and 45 minutes, which is honestly lower than what we expected. But we can assure you that this phone can last you up to 2 days if you're not a heavy user. And if you want to extend the battery even further, then you can turn on the ultra saving mode in the settings. This will switch the Narzo 50i to a complete feature phone. As far as charging is concerned, it can take some time as there's no fast charging on board. Expect 2 to 2.5 hours from 0 to 100%. Okay, focusing on the cameras, we get a single 8-megapixel shooter at the back and a 5-megapixel front camera on its notch. When it comes to quality, photos that were taken with the rear camera often look sharp and clear, yet can have some tendencies to look washed at times, so we suggest taking multiple shots. Its dynamic range can also be a hit or miss, and it can have some tendencies to make the greens look unnatural. Also, it doesn't perform very well under low light conditions as we get washed or noisy shots, while these are expected in its range. As for selfies, we get decent outputs with vibrant colors and good details. There's some slight skin smoothing going on even when you're not using beauty mode, but it's fine. I do suggest taking more than one shot as well, since some selfies can look pale. When it comes to videos, you can shoot up to 1080p at 30 frames per second, and the quality is pretty good under well-lit scenarios. Of course, don't expect any stabilization here. Alright, so finally, let's talk about the price. This Realme Narzo 50i has an SRP of 6,290 pesos, and locally we only get the 4GB plus 64GB variant. You might think that this is a good enough device for those who don't really need a powerful smartphone yet want something that can last you more than a day. For that matter, the Realme Narzo 50i is pwede na. However, most of you know that the competition is tough, and if you're willing to shed a little cash, Realme even offers better options like the Realme Narzo 50A or the Realme 8i. But mostly, if you're into that stock Android experience, then that's what sets this Narzo 50i from other smartphones in its range. And yeah, that wraps up this review, guys. Now I'm gonna pass the question to you. What do you think of this Realme Narzo 50i? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads, and be sure to visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, this is Justin, and don't forget to wash your hands and stay safe.